What's up, y'all? I'm Dre Moore from More Than a Dad. For y'all guys out there that's trying to get y'all beards looking right, I came across some new products from Grizzle Teddy Company. I got 2 beard oils right here, 2 different scents. One a blue scent, one a original scent. They both smell amazing. They come in these little cool baby-proof bottles so you could get them. You know what I'm saying? We more than a dad. So this is effective. Keep your kids out your beard oil. He also got combs, 2 different sizes. The wide tooth, got the thin tooth, so we don't discriminate against the little beards. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's beard can't be like mine. So all my dads out there, I'm gonna need y'all to go support Grizzle Teddy Company. Groom your heart, groom your body, groom your beard. Stay well. Check out Grizzle Teddy Company beard oil.
More than more than that.
Welcome to More Than a Dad podcast. I'm your host, Dre Moore. I got my guy, Lou Mobe, here with me.
What's the deal, baby?
And we back again, y'all, with our guy, Jamal Wilson.
Marley Wilson. What's up,
Marley
man?
Wilson.
What's going on?
We want to shout out Denver, Colorado. We see y'all in the downloads. We appreciate the listeners from out there. Now, wasn't that like one of the first places you could get high legally?
Yep.
Colorado.
Listen, I'm going. I can't wait to go snowboard.
That's crazy. I shipped some hoodies out Denver, too.
For real?
Yeah, at least like 3.
Yeah,
2 or 3.
that's lit.
I heard that's one of the best cities too.
I think that'd be perfect for you.
Denver.
I would come visit you.
Really?
Yeah.
I'll make
No,
you
what's the
snowboard.
Sam live in, I was about to say, don't Sam live in Colorado? More like Sam energy too.
And my man ST the Ghost.
All right, we're gonna jump into this fast 5. We're gonna make this a faster 5.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Start, bench, cut. Shaq, Hakeem, Kareem.
Shaq is starting. Cut. Shaq starting.
Who you putting on the bench?
Jabbar's benched and
The Dream? You gotta cut
I'm
the
cutting
Dream?
I'm cutting the Dream. Shaq is just Shaq.
Shaq is Shaq.
Nobody could do nothing about Shaq. Even that was a poor Shaq. Like, even in his prime, he wasn't like prime. He was.
Anthony Edwards, Donovan Mitchell, D Wade.
Well, D Wade, I like Donnie Mitch too, but I'm gonna go. Anthony Edwards gonna go on the bench, and I'm gonna cut Donnie Mitch.
He just had 70-something points.
I love. You know why I'm thinking about it? Like, I'm looking at it. Anthony Edwards approached basketball different, and that's what's gonna take him farther than Donnie Mitch.
True.
He got the Michael Jordan. He got the Anthony Edwards. He don't fear nothing, and I know it. And as long as he's not hurt, he got it.
Real quick story.
Yeah.
Not to cut your fast 5 short.
No.
Real quick. I seen Donovan Mitchell play live and didn't know who he was.
That's what I'm talking about.
They played in the ACC tourney at the Barclays a couple years ago. They was playing Duke. Tatum was playing against Tatum, and Tatum was cooking. But the bull, Dangadell, was on the Louisville team. He was hooping. Donovan Mitchell just was
Like,
Number
bro, you
two.
can say
he was
it.
just there.
Role
And then
play.
and then when seeing him in the league, I'm like, dang.
That's him.
Right, that was different.
You know him and Terry. I feel like him and Terry Rozier had a little bit of time at Louisville together.
Right.
They played like a year, and you see how Rozier approached the game.
Yeah.
Like, it's like a
That's it.
Donnie is. This is no knock on Donnie Mitch, because me personally, Donnie Mitch, I think is top 5. Like,
Right.
you can't deny it. Boy is like special. He D Wade. He like no lie. Like, I like him over. I like Jamal Murray over all these new wave guards, but Donnie Mitch, I personally think is better than Devin Booker. I think Donnie Mitch is better than the rest, in my opinion. He got everything. He's no flaw. Now he be getting cooked though.
Defensively.
Donnie Mitch be getting cooked. And you know what? He's smaller than I thought. Donnie Mitch be looking, he like 6.
yeah.
And that's, now I'm going to give you more credit.
He
Wade like 6'3",
close to that. He might be like 6.
Donnie Mitch be looking like 6'1". That's how Bulls be making him look sometimes. Like,
It's a lot of big guards, though.
That's
It's a lot of
true.
big guards.
But I love Donnie Mitch, but I'm gonna go Anthony Edwards.
All right, we gonna jump.
Yeah.
KG, Tim Duncan, Dirk.
Duncan all the way. KG. I'm only gonna put KG on the bench just because he's better defender. Cut Dirk, but they're all special. But definitely Duncan, head and shoulders better than all of them.
Giannis, Joker, and Embiid.
Joker, start. Giannis, bench.
Oh,
Embiid,
he threw me a curveball.
And here's why. Embiid peaked. He been at peak. I don't think neither one of them peaked yet. Just keeping it a buck. They'll be in their prime in like 2 years. Like Bron's peak.
You think Joker got another level in there? From this?
I still think Joker not trying. You've never seen him.
This?
You've never seen him.
He a walking triple-double at 7 feet tall.
Trying to tell you, bro. I'm trying to tell you, bro. In Europe, right? I remember I was in Greece, and no lie, it was just this one particular fast break. I just remember I didn't miss a shot. Somebody missed a shot, long rebound. I ran back. You know how you sprint back first, you turn around on D. All I remember was I turned around on D. And my point of this is Joker, the style of play, the way he played basketball. One, he's gonna play until he wants to. He gonna play till he like 50 because the way he play. No, he ain't really be hurt. If he don't hurt his feet or nothing.
Right.
Long story short, again, I'm backpedaling. I see every other dude on this Olympiacos team is 6'10", and they all running like him, like big. You don't know what's gonna happen, bro. I was just out there looking like, what am I possibly gonna do on this break, bro? The ball touched like 4 different people. They lay that joint in, whatever. On the way back down the court, one of the dudes had he had a Joker type game. He says to me, he's like, yo. Throughout the game, he was doing little stuff. He says to me, bro, he got another level, yo. He not trying. Like one of his teammates was like, yo, he not trying. Like he because we was giving him a little run, but then they just like, he talked about this level. Buddy hit the level, and it was like, oh yeah, that's what he was talking about.
Buddy hit the level.
Buddy hit the level where, like, no lie, like keep it a buck. Other than when Keith and that situation with Keith Morris with Twin.
Yeah.
Other than that, when have you ever seen Joker upset on a basketball court?
He played with some edge.
No. I'm not talking just like a scream after an and one, or when have you seen him? Like I've seen him on a mission in a playoff game on some like we need to win, we need to close this out, and that's what I mean by like he went his next. He got a mind you. He young though.
You know what it is?
You know what I mean?
You know how like LeBron is passed first.
Mm-hmm.
But when them triple doubles and stuff are turning into 40-point triple doubles,
that's what I'm saying.
Like you know what I mean?
Or do you know what the difference is? I know where Maul going. It's like LeBron be doing what he doing and like it look easy and he doing it.
Yeah.
But then like when he get the them moments when the crowd heckling him, and he angry,
it's
and
like a switch.
And he turn it on.
It's
and
like
like was that Chris Bosh and them girl that he gave the ball to? He said y'all did that.
Yeah.
When he went crazy in Toronto, they was cooking them. They was talking crazy. LeBron went for like 50 something. Gave him the ball again. Y'all did that.
It's like that's
it's like when you.
It's a heat check. Yeah. It's like a heat check. But so my point is, Joker. We ain't see Joker heat check yet. We see Joker, like think what you said. When he lessens the assist, he goes up in points. The fact that he said that shows me consistency. He does it. Right. We haven't seen him say, I'm about to just go ahead and get 17 straight real quick. I seen a glimpse of that, and he really he way better than Anthony Davis. I don't even know why they even tripping. We have not. I'm saying this. We have not seen. How old is he? 20 what? We have not seen his peak. Really? So Joker, Giannis.
You know what I'll say to this, and I'm sorry that we sport pod.
Nah, you good. You good.
Seeing a high usage 5 is nuts.
A high usage 5.
A high usage 5.
Yeah, he hate it. We argue about that.
High usage 5. No, we say
argue about this.
What makes him a center? What makes Joker a center?
He's 7 foot. He's the tallest man on the court. He's the tallest man on his team.
So his height makes him a center.
Yes, absolutely.
So what position KD play? Because KD is 6'11", 7 feet.
He at 4 now. And sometimes I think he looked like he probably at 5, and they talk about all this defense he playing this year.
He do play D. That's the one thing. His on-ball defense has always been good, and it's been overlooked because he scores so good. But Kevin Durant ain't no slouch on the ball. Guys can't score on him.
Yeah.
So
high usage 7-foot player.
Mm-hmm.
He has the ball more than Dirk in him.
Facts.
He can shoot.
Facts.
He can. You talk about a guy like. So I was saying Russell Westbrook averaged triple doubles because Steven Adams stopped averaging probably 10 rebounds. Right? He's taking rebounds. So you take away the big man grabbed the board, he gave it to the point guard went down, gave it to assist to the small forward. You take all that away and put that on one person. Now Russ grabs the board, he pushes the break and he gets the assist. Or he dunks. That's how all them stats keep accruing. Now imagine your 7-foot European center crashed the board, pushed the break, found Cuz in the corner for a 3.
Insane.
Kept doing it the same
Insane.
way. It's crazy.
Insane,
right? It shows, to me, it's skill level with not even being like super athletic. It's skill level at the 7, because the taller you get, the more unathletic you get. Even though NBA players make it look like it's the opposite. They say the taller you get, the more unathletic you get.
It's more body to move. Yeah.
He looks, he what's the boxer? He looked like Tyson Fury on the break.
He do.
He look like Tyson
Yo, that's
Fury
crazy.
on the break.
He really do though, bro.
He bad body.
Yup.
And he be cooking everybody.
So let me ask you something.
Right.
Is he a center for real, or is he just playing the
but
center?
Could he really be a 1? Could he be a 1? Is he a 3?
In the NBA? In our National Basketball Association?
If there was somebody else taller than him on the court, where would you hide him at defensively? That's why he's a center.
Yeah, if you say that, then that's why. Because he can't guard. He can't guard nobody else except a big.
Because he don't got the.
You know what the NBA is showing us is that we can run the offense through any one of these 5 people.
Yeah.
That's what positional basketball means to me.
Right.
Versus, because when you go to defense is matching up size-wise or at least defensive skill.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You can't hide people.
Hide people.
Right.
You know, all these small guards, all they doing is, how many times you seen Curry end up on LeBron in the championship? It was intentional. Point guard comes up the pick, and they switching.
Right.
You know what I mean? Sorry, the sports out the pot. I really know my sports.
Good joint.
Good joint.
All right.
Good joint.
My bad. Back to more than that, y'all.
Yeah, back to more than that. We had moments.
had a more than a basketball moment. All right, it was a scenario. Let's get your thoughts on something. A pedophile snuck into a 12-year-old's room. He was undressing himself in the room. Little girl realized a stranger was in her room, texted her parents, then made a break for it out the room. Dad asked the dude to get out of the house. He went in and he growled at him. The pedophile growled at him. Dad shoots him 6 times. I just wanted to get your thoughts on the dad having to shoot his next door neighbor, pedophile neighbor, for intruding his daughter's room.
Job well done.
Yeah, was coming to
Job
me.
well done.
Bro.
I mean, I don't know. I get that whole thing is just a thing for me. Like, you know what I mean? That's a whole thing.
He bought that?
Yeah, he bought that because it's like, bro, like it's.
What tip you on?
What tip you on? Yeah, what tip you on? It's like, come on, my guy. He bought you bought. I believe, like, if I was or had any say so in any sort of laws and regulations, I think that'd be one where, you know, like, if you come, I read an article about a man in Texas found his young 12-year-old daughter being raped by the neighbor, the next farmer over. He walked in on him and beat him to death. And the officers, which it's Texas, I'm pretty sure, you know, that's normal. I was with him, you know, like, he did. Well, clean him up and get him about your joint. We going on our day. He nothing to do here. Yo, Captain, it's cool.
Right.
I'm out. Like, I'm with that. When it comes to that, all right, 7 shots. Then you got the cameras just off for the joint.
All right.
All right.
Listen,
See you.
I mean, that's a fact.
You know what I mean?
You know what it speaks to for me in this scenario from Instagram? We all are in that age of, like, buying houses. Like, we all are, like, trying to become homeowners, I should say.
Right.
We're in the age bracket of home ownership is our next step, right?
Right.
And you sitting here worrying about school district. You worrying about is the neighborhood violent or not? Is proximity to work and is it the house you want? Is it modern? Is it, you know?
Right.
You worrying about overbidding on the house to get it in this market and all that, right? And then you forget to research the neighborhood. Where's the nearest sex offender registered at?
I don't even be thinking about that.
But we all want houses. We talk about houses all the time.
I don't even think that even come into the search when you be on Zillow, whatever you on.
You don't even think of
You don't
that.
even like, yo, let me, what is like Megan's Law or something? One of them sites. Like, you don't even think like, yo, let me get on Megan's Law and see. That's crazy.
Cause they had recently moved there. They ain't lived there a long time, and that was their neighbor.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And that's wild
That
because
might be the tip for somebody.
that's a good thing though. Like here's another good reason that like for like having a woman, Indy be on that. Indy once I ain't gonna front. I scared the water company away one time because I was on that time.
Right.
Like I remember I was working from home one day and there was a white van. It looked like it could have been it looked trafficky. So I was aware. I was this van been here all day. Then I came downstairs. I watched somebody in the van like slide something out. He put it back. Definitely fishy. I'm gonna go get the joint. Like, I mean, go up the steps, come back. I'm dead up. Yo, no lie. Come back. I'm looking. Now it's another joint over there, and it is a lot of little girls all right there that catch all them buses right there. So I'm not going front. I walked over to the joint like, yo. Not out, but right. I got it knocked on the door like yo, that van been here since this morning. Like are you working with them or you know anything? And XYZ buddy in this black boy too in the van, locked his doors, rolled it. I can't even hear you, bro. You can't hear me. You just responded to me, bro. Like I'm not on that tip, but like I live here. Right. And this van been here, and I seen they popping out on some. I need to know if this is you. If I do something to this van.
Right.
No. I go in the house. I come back. They both was gone, and I told Indy, I'm like, yo, literally, this is what happened, right. and it really tripped me out because now when I went back in the house, you know what I mean. I ain't let him know it was there. You know what I mean. That was my bluff. When I come back, that was my bluff. You know what I mean. When I came, they were gone, both of them. You know what I mean? And I'm just like, well, damn, I wonder if somebody was really in there and I ain't go that far. Or, right. You like know, so, yeah.
Maul Neeson.
No, it's so funny. Yo, it's so funny, but it was when I went back in the crib after and thought about it, like, yo, you out of pocket. You out of pocket. But I was really in fear, like, God forbid. My lock is funny on my door. And Indy get home before me. And it's dark outside already, and she's just fumbling the lock with the kids outside. Right. Man, I'm coming to burn down. Like that's what I'm saying. Like it's like that caused that. Right. What if Indy and them at the door before me and that joint they there? Right. Like you know what I mean? And I'm not. You know that would end me, bro. Like, you know, so I don't play that. But the lady put that. There you go. There you go. There you go. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I want to get into this, man. We gonna do what we came here to do. Mm-hmm. In regards to, how do you feel about like being as a man? You know, you all attack with your emotions and stuff more. Mm-hmm. Is vulnerability freeing for you? And does anyone appreciate your vulnerability, or do you feel open or exposed to attack? As a man.
It's like a little bit of everything with that. Like vulnerability it's one of them things like only because I think we live in such a ignorant time, right, that is looked at like that. Like I feel like I'm appreciated. That vulnerability is appreciated by people who understand what it is or understand you. So to answer your question, I think for men, vulnerability and transparency, in my opinion, connect. You know what I mean? Because you got to be vulnerable in order to be transparent. Like, to be transparent, you're open, and I'm about to let you see through me. You feel me? So I got to get past being vulnerable in order to do so. So I say that to say transparency. And just to start at the root, to get the vulnerability, like, you need that. And transparency, I think, like, I think transparency will really stop the violence. Let's just keep it a buck.
Do you feel like your vulnerability is for self, or is it for somebody else?
So you can't put a leash on vulnerability, though. That's the curse. I can't say it's for me or for everybody else. It's just there, and it's there, and it's like it's just there.
Right.
Does that make sense? Like, it's just there. It's not something you can put a label on. Once you have a piece of it, the floodgate open. You either are or you not. There's no gray area with that.
I'm curious, like where would you say you learned this from?
It's not learned. It's like constructivism. Like, it's almost conditioned through experience. So constructivism is learning from experience. It's not necessarily learning. It's like when you get a boxing, fighting, you lose your first fight. You come your next fight almost a little bit more aware. You lost your last fight because he hit you with 6 more left hooks in the last round and beat you by a point because of a left hook. So now when you go in your next fight, you low key got your spidey senses up. Even if this bull not a left hook thrower, I'm on it because I lost that way last time.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm saying.
That, what would you call that? What do you call that? Because
Adapting.
and that's what vulnerability is. You get that through adapting. You ever hit a breaking point and be like, man, I don't even care about this no more. That's a part. You just hit a level of like vulnerability that now the next situation where you would have not kept it real. You would have just said the right thing, but then went home and talked all this shower.
Right.
But because you now really hit the breaking point and you like, man, you know what? This how I really feel. That's how you did the second one. It wasn't like learning. It was a adaptation.
Right.
To the I had this happen, so I morphed. Boom. Type journey.
Being in like the time that like we in today, like you know, like the kids, they don't really express themselves. Do you think it's a way that like you could teach them to be vulnerable or teach them how to handle their emotions?
I said something earlier about stopping crime.
Right.
Like really, you know, I feel like to stop the crime is. God, what can one person, a mayor, do about my killing each other? Nothing. Like, keep it a buck. Keep it a buck.
Right.
You know how you stop it? Transparency. You know how many people die because he didn't just say, and I'm making this as surface level as possible, where my majorities of men who look like me, this is the majority of the mindset, and I'm only speaking from experience. I ain't read this in no book. We come from there.
Right,
we done live with them. We got them in our family. We are that. We just chose a different path. Right. So make that clear. How you stop it? How many dudes, bro? Here I'm gonna front you. Here go this. Just see me Friday. But homie got 9 bills that's past due, and he really need that for that, and he go do it, but too afraid to be transparent to the plug and just say, yo, I did blow that, but I blew it on this stuff. Can I tap you in with, I don't even care if it's $100 every week. Can I do that?
Right.
That never happens. So you know what did the plug do? Oh, he ain't skipping. We on him. I'm paying somebody. He dying tonight. All homie had to say was what it was, because I'm almost certain that the plug has been broke, ruined the pack, box didn't land, you messed the money up. You're not a hustler and a real one if you haven't. You're not a real man if you have not lost a job. Right. And came back to the business world ready. Bro, I left a job and was like, when I first crossed over to the working world, I was taking everything personal. In sports, I could, and because I had to, kinda. But in the business world, it was you can't do that here. It don't work that way. Imagine if that transparency we were talking about was, I think a lot of people would still be alive if they was able to just say, yo, this is what it really was, and I wholeheartedly apologize. How can I fix it from here? Right. It's no guns involved. Now, low-key, you just earned a new level of trust by being vulnerable, by letting him know that you messed up, because we fake let people know we messed up. No, I'm all right, but you know I could be. You faking, bro. You stressed. I'm hurting. I'm messed up. This is what I did, but that's not me. Let me make this right. You know how could you not say, you know, yeah, he just came in here and looked me in my face. He if you a real one. Right. A real one, he got you off respect. He walked in here and looked me in my face and said, man, my kid and child support, I blew the pack. But what can I do to do this right?
You know, my problem with this is, Maul, is that, like, I don't even think our spike in killing in Philadelphia in general is a drug war.
Nah, it's not.
It's not a drug war.
It's not.
And if we talking about the street stuff, they say what you say at the time. The root of a lot of beasts is be like it be over women.
Women.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
yeah,
if
for
the
sure.
vulnerability was in like, damn, you really took my girl or you girl, and
You know how they express it.
Yeah, and I had a way to express that. If I really act on it, that is nutty. But me retaliating and guns and stuff is still nutty, right? But if it was a way to talk about it, like I felt the way that they took my girl, or they ran me from down there because they was hollering at her too, or if it was
and that's a flint. Now that spins back to what you said. You were asking, how do we get the young boys to understand this? Which y'all hence make sure y'all go watch What's Cool or Not by the guys. That goes back to that.
Right.
The girls, the conditioning of the girls today is Lou Gems. They want the street dude turn clean. So he's still walking, talking, but he not in the mix.
Right.
And not knowing that, that's who he is. He come from that. He was there. He had what don't he know?
Right.
I just didn't dip.
Right.
Our business owner.
But
Plethora. You get what I'm saying?
You be too young. You don't understand that as a young boy.
boy.
You're not mature enough to grasp the concept of getting out of a situation clean.
Right.
Like, you don't really understand how to navigate. Plus, we don't express in our way. And I say this, like, before we get off the emotion and expressing the emotions. Expressing emotions, there's a lot of arguments.
Facts.
So, if you having an argument with your lady or whatever, and we come in and, like, she might have did something you ain't like, and you just upset about it. So, she come in, you like, man, you did this. That was some bullshit that you did it. That's how you talking.
Right.
She automatically on the defense. You come in and you like, you did X, Y, and Z that hurt my feelings. You did X, Y, and Z that made me upset. Ain't nobody gonna look at you like, yo, that made me upset. That hurt my feelings. I'm sad about it, and attack you. But 9 times out of 10, when somebody come and you upset, it's like, man, you did that, and you snapping on them. If you just lead with your emotion, it'll diffuse a lot of situations.
It will, but that's the vulnerability. Nobody want to really. The girls, what my man said, bro, the beef is really over this girl. I tell Indy all the time, I'm afraid for Maul's first house party. He a handsome young boy. Like he God gifted. I'm just okay. I don't know where that all came from. The young bull. This was my fear. He at a party with his homies. Girl likes him. A little boy that likes Shorty creates a problem with my son because Shorty likes him. So it's not even it's the girl. I don't like you. I like him.
Right.
So with that, which I've seen this happen. Oh, you don't like me and you like him? Well, why he keep looking over here? Damn, bro, he not looking over here. Like now you about to create something. Cause when he do look over here, what you think he's saying? Damn, why boy keep looking at me? Whole time he's upset that Shorty wants you and not him. That's what it be. That's really what it. I could say this. There's no if a dude don't like me, why else would he not like me?
Right.
You feel me? Why else would he not like me? Right. I don't. You know what I mean? Think about yourself. You don't genuinely hurt nobody. You know what I mean? So
envy, jealousy.
There you go. There you go.
I'm gonna finish us off with this one. Dre said a line that has stuck with me for a long time, but
rap line.
A rap line. It's something like
it said the working man a sucker. It's time to make it cool.
The working man a sucker. It's time to make it cool. In today's society, what's wrong with just being a working man?
It's not pumped enough on Power 99 and stuff. Commercials, your ads on your phone. All you see is big chains, gold teeth, and run it up. That's the only way that they see. I watch 14, 13-year-old kids on the joint, and all they see is the little baby. This is no knock to these dudes. These are who is being shown to us the most. They don't show us the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia's inclusion and diversity CEO is black man. Didn't know it. They ain't pumping him on Power 99. They not showing him on ads on the joint. I didn't know that. I personally didn't know. And mind you, he get paid. like paid.
Right.
You know what I mean? Why ain't he pumped? He probably make, I know offhand he make more than all the dudes they idolize. The dudes they idolize, OG from where and where? Yeah, I seen him drop 100 bands. 100 bands, bro. This boy, that's his. He kick his feet up and get that,
Right.
and he work. You know what I mean? So it's not pumped. It's not cool. Then the girls are conditioned. That's all they want. They want the boy that look like that, and not knowing like that's probably show money or pay money. Like a lot of them dudes don't live the life that they rapping about. So I don't think we show it enough. We need more like
Examples.
we need more examples. We need, like I said, that's why I think the young boys rock with me, because I will openly tell them like, yo man, like going to work is cool, bro. It's safe to do that. You can be yourself home, and bro, you know what I mean? And who don't like steady pay? That's what I don't understand, y'all. So y'all cool with not you can get a bi-weekly. You can have money hit the same time every joint by putting some work in. You rather not know all, like I don't get it, like, you know what I mean? But
that's it. Fair.
What inspired that line?
Just the optics, what you said, like because the society is not like the norm for you to be, you know, like, well, not in society, like where we come from, like that's not the thing that they're talking about. Everybody's looking at ways to not work, like everybody's looking, like even or if it's work for myself or, you know, like
I'm gonna have a baby by a rich dude. And,
like,
or child support.
like you just gonna get out, like you have these things in your head that might not never materialize. Like it's like you wishing on a star, and I'm just not really like big on wishing on a star. So like my way of just putting it into the music was just to be like, I'm gonna say this. Maybe it just resonated and connect with somebody to let you know like it's thorough. Like, cause you might be looking like what you doing not thorough because you don't look like the dude on TV.
Exactly.
I just think.
Oh no, go ahead.
I would just think we in a double whammy for real, because the young men don't idolize to be them working men, even the working men at the top, and like could take the wealth without the fame. They only idolize the fame.
The fame,
right?
Yes.
And then you have young girls, not all girls, you have them attracted to
the attention,
right?
Right.
Attention to the
fame.
famous, the fame, or the guy pump like that. It's like, you ever see girls like, I want a guy that could do both, right? He respected in the street, and he you know, he got a real,
but he nice to me.
He got a legal hustle. He got a legal hustle, you know. So if I clean up my drug dealer friend and make him into a real estate agent or an investor, that's what you want. You don't even really want the dude that's a dentist. You know what I'm saying? You don't even really. And then to me, one thing that's also poisoning this. So now you have a problem with occupation, right? We're not going to certain careers. We all want to be in entertainment and sport, right? Or drugs or whatever. We're not really creating the next working class, right? Which is going to shrink the working class, which is going to be poor people and rich people, right?
Facts though,
right? So what's also happening is the girls like the lifestyle on what you want. Like everybody has this idea of lifestyle of like they don't want to work. And I used to really be upset, like, damn, like they told me to like go to school for what you could do for going for free, right? I was like, I'm gonna work in sports, and I thought I would work in sports forever, which I did not work in it very long. But the concept of working in something to feel like you never work is the cheat code, right? Is the cheat code. Like if this was work, like if More Than a Dad was work, it don't feel like work. I'm cutting it up with y'all, right? I could do this forever. Right? That would be the cheat code.
That's the cheat code.
But you have in our society where people don't want to work at all. I want a vacation, live like them. I can't tell you how I'm going to get there.
That's what I said, wishing on a star.
I can't tell you how I'm going to vacation 8 times a year. I can't tell you how I'm going to do it. You know what I mean? But this is what I want. And it make what you doing as a working dude, you go to work every day. You corny.
Right.
Young boys look at you like you corny.
For real.
We had a young boy sitting with us doing it. You know what I mean? He probably think I'm corny.
Right.
He don't want to be like Lou.
Right.
And that's why we saying, like, you know, that's why the little role modeling and like the working man is fire.
His life crazy.
The working man is fire. And I'll stand on it forever because, like, I used to say when I came home from college, like, I would tell girls, I'm just regular. What you mean by that? Like, I got a job, like I'm on place, like I'm on car. I'm a regular dude.
Yeah, like, what, you got all that?
I mean? I'm regular.
Right.
Regular man. I handle my man responsibility. I'm a regular guy.
Yeah.
And then I had girls like, I don't want regular. I want, I want to, have a toxic relationship. And I want all this stuff. You too boring for me, right? Going back to the boring conversation. You too boring for me. No, I'm too secure. I'm too stable.
Together.
Right.
I'm too stable.
I'm together.
And then you look at our households. Oh yeah, the lack of stability.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So certain things is not stable. But thank you for that beautiful line. I can't wait for that project.
For
Oh
real.
yeah, it's coming.
For real.
For sure.
All right, man.
All right. I appreciate all y'all for tuning in, checking us out. Keep running the downloads up. Make sure y'all subscribe, like, share, send this to a friend, repost. Don't be too cool to repost. None of that. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate everything.
Until next time.
Join the More Than a Dad family by following us on Instagram, subscribing to our YouTube channel. Don't forget to join our Facebook group for daily questions, motivation, dad jokes, and new dad tips. If you enjoy our podcast, please leave us a review on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Be sure to like, comment, and share our content with other parents. Last but not least, make sure you check out our new merch. The link is in the bio of our Instagram as well as the description of this YouTube video. We are truly grateful, and thanks for supporting More Than a Dad.
More than a dot, more than a dot.